Hello YouTube, I wanted to just give you some updates. I am 2 weeks and 2 days out of surgery, but I just didn't get around to making a video. It got pretty busy around here. So I wanted to give you my numbers first. So I have some notes here, that's why I keep looking down. So my highest weight was 293. That's what I was when I started my pre-op diet, which again was extended. So I started that in March of 2014. My highest weight, so 293. My surgery weight was 265, so I was able to lose 28 pounds before surgery on my pre-op diet. Last week, 1 week out from surgery, I was 258.8, so that was a loss of 6.2 pounds since surgery. And then this week, I am 247.5. That's what I was 2 days ago. So I'm actually 246 today. But 247.5 was my 2 weeks out from surgery, so that is 11.3 pounds down for the week and 45.5 pounds down overall. So I feel like my first week, the weight loss was really slow. I feel like it didn't come off very fast, and I was probably getting a little bit discouraged about that. But this week, 11.3 pounds is really good. I think my second week was where I lost the most amount of weight. So so I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. I started purees yesterday, so that's been good. It's interesting. I wouldn't say that people have been like rude to me, I guess, but I noticed that my family and everybody's a little bit like, be careful, don't eat too much. And I'm like, I can't eat too much. Please don't do that, because it's hard enough on the mind to not be able to eat very much. And so kind of the comments have been a little bit hard to take, but I kind of understand they don't want me to gain the weight back. But right now, 2 weeks out from surgery, I think that they could go a little bit easier on me. So that's been a little bit interesting. Hormones. So this is, I know everybody talks about it, but it is a huge deal. Starting probably a couple of days ago, my hormones just went wild. I have been in such a bad mood. Like every little thing annoys me. And I actually think that it's hormones, but I also think it's a combination of hormones and not being able to eat and kind of the stress of that. I've also heard that hormones are stored in your fat cells. So as you're losing weight rapidly, those hormones just get released into your system and your body can't really process it all. So I think that that's been a little bit of a struggle too, but I just have been really irritable and really, weepy. I kind of like break down and cry a couple of times a day. I'm feeling better today, but yesterday I cried like probably 4 times. I had to go in the bathroom and cry. And it's hard because you feel better. I feel better having lost weight, but at the same time, I'm in a bad mood because I'm like kind of dragging. I don't have a lot of energy. So hormones are something you really have to kind of be prepared for. And it's not just for women, it's for men too. I mean, all the hormones we have are stored in our fat cells. And so as you're losing weight, it's just kind of a rush of everything. And plus the mental kind of game that it is, where you're like, oh, look, I can eat something, and you put food in your mouth and then you swallow and you're like, oh, I feel so full already, just a couple of bites and you feel full. And you're like, but I love the taste, I want to keep eating, and you can't. So it's really an interesting combination of kind of a mental process you have to go through. So the other thing I wanted to really just touch base on really quick is malnutrition. So this was very hard for me. The 2-week liquid diet after surgery that I did, and I know some people do 3-week liquid diet or 4-week liquid diet. I had a 2-week liquid diet afterwards, was really hard because, you've got this in your head. We're losing weight to feel healthy. We're getting healthy. We're getting healthy. The surgery is to help get us healthy. Those 2 weeks, you are not going to feel healthy. Doesn't matter how much weight you lose. You cannot get 150 or 200 calories a day, all of it being you know, liquids, chicken broth, vegetable broth, yogurt, like light yogurt, light juices, and feel really good. I mean, it was hard. And on the 14th day before my doctor's appointment, I was just crying. This is the worst thing I could have done. I am so unhealthy. I was so healthy before going on my pre-op diet for 2.5 months. I felt so good. My lab tests were all beautiful. I felt so healthy. And now I feel unhealthy. And I think that it's part of the process. It's part of the process of, you know, getting your stomach healed so that you can eat food. But until then, I really have gone through this. I just feel yuck. I just feel blah. I started trying to walk 2 miles a day again. I did it for 2 days, and the third day I did like 1.5 miles because I just couldn't pull myself to do it. Yesterday I couldn't get myself up to do it at all. I'm gonna go right now. I'm ready to go. I'm going to go and do as much as I can. But again, I think not getting a lot of calories has not been really easy on my body. And it makes me feel like I just don't want to do anything. But I'm going to force myself to do it because I know that that's part of the process too. So I am down 45.5 pounds. My biggest shirts that I used to wear were 4X. I really couldn't fit in a 3X anymore. They were very uncomfortable because they really showed everything. And so I was in a 4X, a solid 4X. I'm now wearing comfortably 2X shirts. Comfortably meaning they're even a little bit loose in the belly area, which after 4 kids, I have a lot of belly. And that's not going down very fast. And I know that, and I kind of expect that after being stretched out, you know, twice for single babies and once for twins. So that's going down. My shirts are a little bit loose in the belly area, my 2Xs, which I'm really excited about. Yesterday, I actually bought an extra large shirt that I wanted to wear in a few months. And I was able to wear a black undershirt and put that over it. And it actually fit pretty nicely over, kind of just as a little overshirt. So that was nice. My arms fit into it, so I can tell I'm losing a lot of inches. And so that's nice. I am measuring myself, but I didn't get those numbers ready for you. So I will have that for next week, and I'll give you my update on all my measurements that are going down. But I do see a lot of difference, and I am seeing those numbers drop more drastically, I think, than the weight loss. So yeah, so that's my update. My pants, because my belly is still pretty big, my pants are not dropping as drastically. But right now I'm probably down to a size 20, like a comfortable 20 that you would buy at like Lane Bryant, not, you know, a 20 you would buy off the shelf at Walmart, because those are really two different, very different sizes. So, and I was at a size 26, 28 when I started my journey in March. So I'm seeing a lot of weight loss. People keep looking at me and going, wow, you've lost so much weight, you look great. So that's really a nice feeling. And now that I'm on purees, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get some more nutrition in my body, and I'm going to be able to feel a little bit better. So I'll update you with that next week. I'm actually pretty positive that it's going to help. Already just one day of it has helped me feel more human, which I think is a big deal. So I will see you next week, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye.